Hi, Mrs. Hughes.
Hi, Mrs.
Hi,
Hughes.
Mrs. Hughes.
Hello, everyone.
We are really enjoying your programming class.
Very cool class.
Yes, I love it.
I am glad to hear you all say that. Thank you.
One request that I have. Could you go over variables?
I sure can, Jessica. As a matter of fact, why don't we go inside the library now and I will do a quick lesson over data types and variables.
Cool.
Data is information stored by the computer, and a data type is a type of data. In Python, data can be classified into different data types. The four basic data types in Python are strings, integers, floats, and Boolean. Strings are a set of characters, the alphabet A through Z, numbers, symbols, and white space. Here are some examples of strings. In Python, whatever is wrapped around single or double quotation marks are considered a string, even if it's numbers. Integers are positive or negative whole numbers. An integer does not have a decimal point, and they are not represented with quotation mark. Floats are numbers that have a decimal point. Boolean data types are either true or false. Boolean data types can't be assigned to any other data type except true or false. By definition, a variable is a location reserved in memory to store values. Using a variable is how Python keeps track of data. I like to think of a variable as being a locker that stores only one type of data at a time. Whenever we need the data, all we need to do is go to the locker to get the data. We can change the data in the locker when necessary. When we are ready to assign data to a variable, you first type the name of the variable to the left of the equal sign. On the right side of the equal sign, we type the value that we are assigning to the variable. In our example, we have just declared a variable with the name of car and assigned it the value of the string data type Nissan. The string is now stored in memory, and we are able to access it by calling the variable name car. Rules for variable naming. Variable names can only contain letters, numbers, or underscores. The first character cannot be a number, and the variable name cannot be one of the reserved keywords like input, print, or while, because Python uses these words for commands. Variable names are case sensitive. Now let's declare variables and assign them a data type. The first thing that I'm going to do will be to type a string. And the string that I'm going to type is, my name is Robin. And remember, a string is a group of characters. Basically, any sentence that you type is considered a string. All strings are enclosed in quotation marks, so let me put quotation marks around my string. They can be single or they can be double. Now, I'm going to store my string in a variable called name. So I type name and set it equal to my string. Now, if I want to print my string out, all I have to do is type print and put the variable name inside of the parentheses to print. So let's do that. And as you can see, my string printed to the screen. Next, I'm going to type a variable called number to store the integer value 17. Remember, integers are positive or negative numbers. You don't need to put quotation marks around the integers. Now I want to print my integer onto the screen, so I'll call the print function and pass it the variable number. Now I want to print my integer onto the screen, so I'll call the print function and pass it the variable number. And hit run. Next, I'm going to declare another variable called average and store the floating value of 87.3. How do I know this number is a float? Because there is a decimal point in the number. Now I want to print the average to the screen, so I'm going to call the print function, and inside I'm going to pass it average. Finally, I'm going to declare another variable called answer and store the Boolean value of true in it. And now I'm going to print that value to the screen. Call my print function, and inside I'm going to type answer and hit run. I hope I have answered your question on today, Jessica.
Yes, you did. Thank you, Mrs. Hughes.
You're welcome. If you have enjoyed my lesson on today, please hit the subscribe and the like buttons below and the notification bell to be notified of all of my lessons. Until next time, stay safe.